Fight fans, what's up to my raw and real ones out there? It's your boy Tease. I got some new heat for y'all. Alright, today we gon' spit the game about Crawford plans and how that shit backfired. Now everybody know Crawford don't make the best decisions. We all know that. Definitely. We definitely all know that. From ducking, dodging, re-signing with a promoter that you complained about, pulling out the fight somebody you could have possibly lost your belt to and never got to the undisputed fight you at now. It's just bad decision after bad decision. But he was, in my opinion, he had a plan. He had a plan. And his plan was, in my opinion, is that he was trying to avoid Spence at all costs. He was trying to get to be undisputed, but want to go through the least adversity to get it. And the reason I say that is because everybody already know he hasn't maximized his potential. The way he fights, the way he entertains fights, his skill level, his skill set, his ring IQ, his everything. He should be, like Floyd said, he should be way a bigger star than he is. So now, I think it's finally settling in and he realized that. So what he tried to do was he tried to stall Spence out. He's been hearing Spence say, it's getting hard to make welterweight and this and that. I'm moving up and all this. So in my opinion, what Crawford tried to do was stall him out, let him vacate the belts, and then he played the cleanup man, win all the titles, make them big money fights for each title because he's getting them one by one, and try to get his little retirement fund together, so to speak. But he didn't want to fight Spence. I mean, when you negotiating the fight for undisputed, who in the boxing history pulls out of that shit and go and defend your one title? Who in boxing history, what fighter ever did some shit like that? And make it make sense to do some shit like that or risk some shit like that, because there's a possibility you could have lost. This is boxing. So all these things to me point to the man's moving funny. He's been shaking ever since the fight. And see, what fucked him up is he thought taking that David Avanesian fight was going to frustrate Spence into like, well, fuck it. Crawford playing games, I'll move up. You know what I'm saying? So, but it didn't happen. And when Spence spent the block, you had to fight or possibly get stripped. You know what I'm saying? So, it's tough, man. It's like you just put up or shut up. But this is the fight game. And this is my theory of why I think. Well, see, the thing about it is this. Fighters size up their opponents, but they also size up the situation. Like every fighter you hear say, it has to make sense. It has to make sense. So it's like who we think they should fight. They're like, yeah, I'll fight them. But the numbers got to make sense. So if the numbers don't make sense, there's a possibility we don't have a fight. And me personally, I think that Crawford knows this could be his last fight. Depends on the punishment. And he want to cash out. Rightfully so, him being the older fighter. An older fighter against a bigger fighter. You got to factor in just the attributes. Skill set is one thing, but just getting touched is another. But y'all let me know y'all opinions and what y'all think about it. Chop it up with me, baby. Hit me in the comment section. Holla.